just a matter of time before you file a claim on your home insurance in Oklahoma. Between 2007 and 2017, we had 186 natural disasters. Now that's second only to California. Now most of these in Oklahoma were weather related, and you may be picturing tornadoes, but the far more common weather issue in Oklahoma is hail damage. It causes more damage than anything else. If you're watching this video, maybe it's because you're going through a claim right now. Maybe you'd just like to know what to expect when you do. First of all, insurance claims are a hassle. Home damage is something we know can happen, but when it does, it's never convenient time. So let me give you some tips and some things to expect as you navigate this hail insurance claim. After a storm, you may not even realize you have damage to your roof. If you go out and look, the roof probably is going to look just like it did the day before. I mean, who looks at their roof anyway? Most people will use the logic that if the roof isn't leaking, it's probably okay, because outside of an obvious hole in the roof, most of us just aren't experts. So here's what I recommend to our clients. First, have your roof inspected by a reputable local roofing contractor. If you have damage that's going to warrant a claim to be filed, they should be able to confirm that for you. Second, if your roof is damaged, then file the claim with your home insurance company. You'll have a claim adjuster that's going to come out, inspect the damage, but not just the roof. Hail can damage your guttering and siding and windows and anything on the outside. But the roof, that's the big ticket item. Okay, so now comes what I think is the most confusing portion of the hail damage claim. Understanding the scope of damage report and the whole insurance payment process. When the adjuster comes out to inspect your property, they're going to look at the roof, the siding, the windows, everything that could be damaged, and everything that's damaged and also covered by your policy, they're going to itemize in a report, and I call it the scope of damage report. They're going to add up all of that damage and estimate what the retail cost will be to make all those repairs, and that's going to be referred to as the replacement cost value. Depreciation is subtracted from that amount, and depreciation can seem a little confusing, but let me give you an example. Let's say your roof, your shingle, has a life expectancy of 40 years, and it's 10 years old. Well, 25% of the life expectancy has expired, so 25% of the replacement cost then will be depreciated or subtracted from the insurance payment amount. So, and they'll do the same thing with your guttering and siding. They're going to depreciate it based on its age in comparison to its actual life expectancy. And then what that's referred to, what that total is referred to, is your actual cash value. Now from the actual cash value, they will subtract your deductible. And I've used $5,000 in this case for easy math, for one, and it's not an uncommon deductible. So your first payment that you would get from the insurance company in this scenario would be $10,000. Once the repairs are made, that depreciation becomes recoverable. In other words, once the repairs are all made, then you would submit that invoice to your insurance company, and they would send you a second payment then for this depreciation. They would allow you to recover that. If you never make the repairs, you would never get that money. So in short, the most you should be out of pocket if everything falls together like this, and it typically does, the insurance company is going to have paid $15,000 of this total cost of $20,000. You're going to pay your deductible of $5,000, so the total repairs should be able to be made. Now along the way, you're going to have other questions that are going to pop up during your claim. And these are going to be things like, why is the mortgage company named on the claim check with me? Well, this is to prevent people from just pocketing the money and not making the repair. So you're going to need to contact your mortgage company about this claim, and they'll have a process for you to follow. Another common question I get is, do I have to pay my deductible before the insurance company will start to pay? And the answer is no. That's how health insurance works. You don't have to meet your deductible on a home insurance claim. The deductible is subtracted from the total cost of the repair. Now the question is, can I use anyone to make these repairs? Sure, the insurance company provides the money. They don't do the repairs. Another common one is, will depositing this claim check mean that I'm not going to get any more money if there's some additional damage that's found later? The answer is absolutely not. If your contractor finds damage from the storm that was missed by the adjuster, the claim can be modified. And the big question, will filing this claim make my insurance rates go up? That's a little more complicated. Most insurance companies won't penalize you with a surcharge for filing a hail damage claim. But because hailstorms impact so many people at the same time, it's going to definitely impact your rate. Even people who don't file a claim, they're going to see their rates go up. Now, the worst time to find out how your insurance works is when you're going through the claims process. Not everything damaged on your house may actually be covered by your home insurance policy. Now, these exclusions aren't usually obvious unless you've actually read the policy, and let's face it, most people don't do that. So talk to your agent about your coverage before you file a claim. Home insurance in Oklahoma is expensive, and with the second highest home insurance claim rate in the country, you probably understand why. We all want to keep our costs down, but don't base the purchase of your insurance on its price, because the real value comes during a claim. We'd be glad to visit with you about your insurance plan. We'll help you build an efficient plan where you won't have any surprises when you file your next claim.